Hi my loves, welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates to your story and leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can send me a text, 971-354-9504. I'm also doing this thing where I'm offering everyone like one free question, but it is just one question, my loves. It's going to be a very quick, it's not going to be like, it's not going to be a whole book, but I'm just however I can help. I know that right now times are hard, so it's kind of my way of giving back as much as I can. So if you're interested, you can either send it through text or send it in an email, HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com, and I look forward to connecting with anybody that sends it in. All right, my beautiful peoples, what's up, Scorpio? Let's see what's coming in for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's coming in for my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if it's in your chart. I have home, cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. I have fertility and vibration. If you don't want to get pregnant right now, please be careful. Or if you don't want anybody to get pregnant, make sure you either, hold on. So first card out, I have home, fresh ideas, manifest, growth, and then vibrations, destruction with financial support, forgive. There could be some type of like drama or baby mama drama, baby daddy drama going on with like a Scorpio, or maybe arguments. There's someone that's like what is this? Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Okay, so because it feels like it's a relationship. I think I'm tapping into a connection where there might be some type of financial assistance. And if there isn't financial assistance, it feels like somebody feels very safe with someone, but they could be like, they feel safe with someone, but at the same time, they're trying to push that situation, like their feelings away, and only get what they want to get from that connection. Like someone is falling in love with someone that they were just trying to use. I guess that's kind of how I'm getting it. Because somebody was lying and pretending to care about the relationship. And I feel like now that they've gone into it and they're getting to know you, and they're like, I don't know, maybe this person was just like, I'm just gonna talk to people and use them to take me to dinners, or I'm just gonna use somebody because I'm bored, or I'm just gonna use you for sex, or somebody was trying to use someone, and in the middle of all of that, they ended up falling in love. It feels like a little frustrating for whoever I'm reading for, because they feel if it's you that they fell in love with and they were trying to use you, they feel very safe with you and they feel very loved by you. And so it's confusing for them because they don't want to let something that feels so good go. It's just, and I think in their mind, they're starting to get ideas of what they really do want, because you're treating them completely different than they've ever been treated before. And it feels like their mind is just expanding, and they're thinking of different ways that they can love, or that they can be treated like. It's just, I think that this person is trying to put it in their head that it's not going to be you. I don't know why. They have like a really hard time feeling like you're going to be the one that ends up staying with them. Let me clarify. All right, Spirit, tell me about home, cozy, warm. It's like they just weren't expecting to feel as good as they do with you, and it low-key is a little scary, because this is someone that is used to using people. They're used to the thing is, once you've done something for a really long time to other people, when you start to fall in love, your karma comes in when you start to fall in love with someone. Because when you don't care about someone, you do whatever you want, right? A lot of people do whatever they want. Not you specifically, I'm just saying in general. when you don't care about someone's feelings and you're not aware of their feelings, like it doesn't, you're not affected by it. But when you fall in love and you think about your person and you wonder, like, holy shit, could they be doing to me what I've done to a lot of people? It's scary. It's very scary. And it's, I just heard nerve-wracking, because this person is like, Page of Pentacles, they're trustworthy. Like, they're trying to work on being trustworthy. This is someone that, like, is going to have to change a lot of what they thought they were, because they've learned a lot of survival tactics, like a lot of ways to get away, and to get away with lies, to get away with using people. This is someone that maybe grew up a little bit in survival and did what they had to do. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they had like a very, if they ended up like living alone after a while, or if they did have parents, their parents were maybe a little younger. It feels like they were very responsible of themselves at a very early age. And so they had to, as a kid, you can't work. How are you going to make money? I'm not saying that they were out there being like crazy. I'm just saying maybe they did certain things that, like, you know, they're experienced. And I feel like they kind of grew up with this heart, like, oh, I can get this from you, I can get that from you, I can get that from you. And now that they're falling in love with you, they're really working on, like, I want to be trustworthy. I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to be the type of person that lies. I don't want to be the type of person that just takes from people. I want to be able to have it myself. Like, I want to be able to, it's because when you're like that, then your entire life you will be like that until you change your mind about who you are, because you're not going to be able to win if you think everybody else wins and I have to take their winnings. Like, I don't win, so I'm just going to take it from them. If you believe that you don't win, then you don't win. But if you believe and you fight hard and you practice, whatever it is that you're trying to do, because that's what it is. That's why religion and spirituality, all of that, it's a practice. If you don't practice every single day, you'll lose it. It's like a language, or like little signs and memories. That's why if you don't see something, you're like, oh shit, I forgot I had that. Yeah, that happens. It's because it's stored in the back of your mind where you can't even see it. 5 of Pentacles, see, this person is changing a lot. 5 of Pentacles with the Death card. Transformation with feelings, hard times and feelings of lack. This person's going to change. They're not going to be going through hard times anymore. They're not going to be struggling in that way anymore. It's going to be very different. Tell me more. The Emperor. They're trying to, you see, this is someone that wants to, like, they want to level up. They want to level up and take accountability and be responsible for once. And they want to do this. Like, you inspire them to be better. Honestly, my feminine. I feel like I'm picking up on my feminines. But I do want to say, maybe it wasn't money that they were using for, but this is someone that might, like, what's this? Destruction. This is someone that tends to, like, move into, I don't want to say, I'm not going to call it illegal, but it's like weird ways on making money. Like, they kind of try and figure out, like, what's the fastest way of making money? How can I make money? How can I do this? How can I do this? Tell me about destruction. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to put back the rest. Oh, okay. Well, the Tower was at the top, and this is the Tower. Destruction is the Tower energy. 4 of Swords with the High Priestess. Huh. See, the High Priestess is secrets. The 4 of, I feel like they're going back and forth. Like, do I continue to do what I've always done? This might even be someone that, like, has, like, an addiction to something. And it's not that you're not going to find out. Truth is always going to come out. You don't even have to worry about anybody lying to you. Because the more you worry, the more it's going to hide from you. Or the more you go looking for it, the more it's going to hide from you. It needs to come directly towards you. And if you have to call the truth forward to you. And it will come, promise. But a lot of the times we don't want to look at it, and we try to look at the mask and the illusion and pretending. Tell me, what's this pretending? I think the pretending is this masculine that they might be pretending to have money and they really don't have money. So maybe, like, if they're telling you that they do, Huh. Because I have pretending with fake and living beyond means. And it came out clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. Someone is really trying to hold on to that. Like, that, what, I don't know. It feels like a fake persona. Like maybe they built something up on Instagram or on YouTube or Facebook or something like that. And like people believe that they are a certain thing. 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's being asked, like, look beyond the superficial. What is behind the mask? The thing is, I feel like my feminines, you're being urged to like look at the truth about who this masculine is, and my masculines, you're being urged to look at yourselves. Like you're being pushed to look at yourselves because you do want the change, but I feel like in order for things to get better in the connection and for true forgiveness to come in, then the feminine needs to know the truth about who you were. That way she knows what she can forgive and what she can let go of. When we don't know what we need to let go of, we don't know what we're looking for inside of ourselves to be able to release. You know what I mean? And that's what resentment is when we push too much energy inside of like, oh, I wish this would have been different. I wish this would have been different. I wish this would have been different. Like, why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why did you do it? And when we find the why, we know what to let go of. But if you don't give somebody that peace and closure, it's going to be very hard for them to forgive you. So my masculine, if there are certain things that you're trying to hold on to because you don't want the feminine to know everything, you know, that you were going through and everything that you were lying about and everything, like there's some type of hidden truth from this feminine that needs to come out, but it's only going to come out through the emperor. Like I feel like the emperor is the one that's being pushed to speak his truth and tell the truth. Like, hey, if you did that shit, man up or own it. You know what I mean? Like, if that's what you wanted to do, or if that's what you decided to do, nobody tricked you, nothing into it. I don't want to say man up, you know what I mean? Like, step up. Like, why are you hiding now? Why are you afraid now? You knew what the consequences would be. So now you need to speak up and speak your truth and tell this person what's really going on with you. If it's a fear that, hey, like sometimes I just need to go and get some attention every now and then and let this feminine know so that she can know if she wants to stay or she wants to go. Regardless, there's going to be peace between the two of you. There's going to be peace between the two of you, but I feel like my masculine, it really is time for you to let yourself relax and let yourself be at home. And if you fucked up a couple of times and you're ready for that change, then you need to admit you're wrong. Like, I believe that when it comes to, there's a lot of things in religion that do make sense, and there's a lot that don't. But I don't believe that you have to go and confess your sins to a specific person. But I do believe that in order for you to be able to change anything, you have to be able to, because confessing your sins is more like, this is what I did, and I know that it was wrong, and I know that I won't ever do it again, because this is what it has created. This is the pain that it did, or it hurt somebody really bad, and I don't ever want to do that again. And when you have to go into the energy of confessing to yourself, like, yo, we fucked up. Mind, body, spirit, all of us, we fucked up. How am I going to change this? How am I going to fix this? And the feminine will forgive, but it's only going to be if that energy comes through in that way. If it doesn't come through in that way, we can always tell when someone is lying, and we can always tell when someone is just behind the mask. Especially my feminines. My feminines they are like intuitive as fuck. And maybe my masculine was getting money from someone else or from other people, but it's just, or maybe they lied about the type of job they had. But it's not that they're not going to have it. They're going to be able to go after and have the success that they brag having now, but it's not there yet. Sometimes it is a fake it till you make it, but you don't lie to the people that are around you. Like, you don't need to, you know what I mean? And it's not fake it till you make it in that way. It's more of like, I'm just going to believe in myself, and I'm going to believe that I make it, that I'm making it, regardless if other people believe in it or not. That's what fake it till you make it should be like. But it's not, I'm just going to fake all of this and then, you know. All right, I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, Scorpio.